What up YouTube? How we feeling today? Hope everybody's doing great. Finally back again today with Cassie Mendoza. I missed yesterday's vendor reset because some internet issues and of course last week because I had some health issues. But I'm back again. Today I'm gonna show you the reset of Cassie Mendoza and I'm gonna show you all the must buys of this week's vendor reset because of course I missed the full vendor reset yesterday. Thanks for clicking my content, really appreciate you joining me, and if you like my content and want to help the channel out, because that's how YouTube works, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course that little notification bell next to it if you want to keep informed whenever I upload new videos. But are you ready? Let's go! And there we are guys, at Cassie Mendoza. The first thing we can pick up is a designated hitter, and this could be a pretty decent buy. Of course the named marksman rifle with perfect reformation on there. The only thing you have to do is roll the critical hit damage away for some damage to target out of cover, because the core attributes are pretty nice. 13.2% marksman rifle and 102% headshot damage. Over to the named backpack of China Light with of course perfect shock and awe on there, 10% skill haste, so that gives you the opportunity to roll that skill health away for some skill damage. For example, you have a pretty decent backpack. Over to the shield splinter, could be a very nice buy as well. 13.7% assault rifle damage, 15% health and 12.4% swap speed, and of course perfect optimist because it's the named assault rifle. Roll that swap speed away for some damage to target out of cover, optimize the rest, and you have a very decent shield splinter. Hunter Killer, again a very nice buy. 4k armor regeneration, almost 130k armor, and then 16.8% repair skills, and then of course perfect intimidate because it's the named golden gear chest. My opinion, roll that repair skills away for whatever you think is necessary, some crit chance, crit damage for example, and then optimize the rest. If you don't see the shield splinter, if you don't see the hunter killer, that means you need to take out all the hunters that the game has to offer. For the shield splinter you need to take out all the year 1 hunters. They will drop 8 keys for you. With those 8 keys, open up a box in White House. After you open up the box, you can always pick the shield splinter up at Cassie Mendoza. Same for the hunter killer, but now take out all the year 2 hunters. They will drop 8 keys for you as well. Open up a box in Haven, and after you open up the box, the hunter killer can always be picked up at Cassie Mendoza. Backpack from Ongoing Directive could be a lot better, not loving the combination of repair skills and the low weapon damage. Over to the Ongoing Directive with maxed out crit chance, so this could be a very nice buy if you want to go for of course the Ongoing Directive chest. Then roll that weapon damage to the max cap, you have a maxed out Ongoing Directive chest. Then over to the Striker's Gloves, and this could be a lot better. 18.2% repair skills and only 11.3% weapon damage, please leave it here. Knee pads from Striker with 9.2% hazard protection and only 9.6% weapon damage. In my opinion, you do not need that hazard protection on there, you want something else. Over to the Hardwired, could be something if you want to combine a crit skill build. And then the 10.7% critical hit damage, pretty decent on there. But if you don't want to go for a red, you know my opinion, it has a skill tier, so always craft it. Same for the Eclipse Mask, always craft it because it has a skill tier and it's only 8.7% status effect. Over to the AUG A3, could be a lot better as well, not loving the core attributes in combination with perpetuation. ACR SS could be a decent buy if you want to go for Sadist, then roll that reload speed away for some damage to target out of cover and optimize the rest. Backpack from Araldi Holdings could be a nice one, but then still it has tech support and explosive resistance. You do not want that explosive resistance on there, you want something else, but then the tech support in combination with Araldi, I don't think that's a good combo. Over to the Mask of Sokolov, 12.1% weapon damage, 7.7% explosive resistance and 10.4% critical hit damage. Could be a decent buy if you're still looking for it, roll that explosive resistance away for some crit chance, you have a pretty nice mask. over to the mods. 10.3% skill haste and then the 6.2% radius for your cam launcher. So let's jump over to the must buys of this week's in the vendor reset. And the first vendor you want to travel to is the clan vendor. We can pick up 3 must buys and 1 decent buy. First must buy is the Contractor's gloves, of course, 8% damage to armor. Some repair skills on there, but it gives you the opportunity to roll it for crit chance or crit damage and optimize the weapon damage. Second must buy is the True Patriot knee pads with 6% critical hit chance maxed out, so this gives you the opportunity to roll that armor to the max cap or even go for some weapon damage score. Second must buy, or the third must buy, is the Police UMP. Because it has maxed out damage to armor, maxed out critical hit chance, and then of course you can roll that SMG damage to the max cap if you want to go for outsider. Next to that, a decent buy is the Mask of Sokolov. 12.1% weapon damage, 10.4% critical hit damage, so this gives you the opportunity to roll that explosive resistance away for some critical hit chance, for example. Let's hop over to our next vendor. And then for the second vendor you want to travel to is the theater, because the Contractor's gloves are for sale again, but these are a little bit different. You can optimize the critical hit chance and then roll the weapon damage to the max cap, or even roll some armor core over the weapon damage to use it for PvP. If you want to go for critical hit chance, definitely pick this one up. But if you want to go for some critical hit damage, for example, then I think the one at the clan vendor is the better pickup. So I want to show you both, but this is the one to pick up at the theater. Let's hop over to our third vendor. And then for our third vendor you want to go for the DZ South vendor, and there is a backpack of Aces of Eights for sale here with 11.8% critical hit damage on there. So you can roll that weapon damage to the max cap. You only have to optimize the last 0.2% critical hit damage to get it to god roll. So if you're still looking for it, definitely go for the DZ South vendor. Let's head over to our fourth vendor of today. And then for our last vendor we can pick up the CTAR. This is the first vendor in New York. It has 14.5% assault rifle, 16.5% health and 5% damage to target out of cover already on there. And then the talent Ignited. In my opinion, roll that talent Ignited away for whatever you think is necessary and then optimize the rest. It's maybe gonna set you back a little bit for the damage you target out of cover, but this is a very nice buy if you're still looking for it. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for Cassie Mendoza and the must buys in the whole vendor reset. Let me know what you think about this setup. Of course I'm gonna change it up a little bit next week because I missed that vendor reset yesterday and I showed you with only the must buys of the week. But for today, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out!